Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play with Fire. Today we are playing The Sims 3 with the Ye Olde Royal Kingdom Challenge. This round we're playing with the Dreamer family, which are Darren, Dreamer of course, and his not late wife in this version, Darleen. They actually live in the little section of Praaven called Tovar, and their house is actually just a farmer's hut. And the lot description is a timber-framed house suitable for the simple lives the countrymen live. So they just live out in the country. But let's take a look inside their lot and at the Dreamers themselves. Let's start with the house tour since it's really small and it'll be quick and easy. Here is their little farm section of their home so they can grow some plants and crops if they need to. Down below is the single level home with the outhouse area here with a shower. Inside, we have a really small kitchen, a little dining area, a stove, and the bedroom itself is in here. First off, here is Darren Dreamer. He is a hobbyist in the NRAS guitar career, so he's a busker. He doesn't make a lot of money yet, but I figure him and Darleen could have a little band going. I know that in Sims 2 he was more of an artist, but unfortunately because of the challenge rules, peasants cannot be artists. So he gets to be the next best thing, which would be a guitarist. His traits: he's a loner, hates the outdoors, night owl, good, and artistic, and he is a young adult. For his relationships, he actually is friends with a lot of the peasants around town, and actually one of our noble families as well, with Lucy Givard, so we gotta maybe get that relationship back up again. As far as enemies, he is enemies with Zephyr Willowcliff. Zephyr is enemies with a lot of Sims. For Darren's one true hobby, he is actually interested in film and literature, and he enjoys writing novels, which unfortunately for him means he's probably not going to do a lot with this hobby because he's a peasant and he can't read, basically, or write unless he was a genius, and he's not. He can't really enjoy that. He's gonna be one of those Sims who just can't ever find a hobby that they really enjoy because he doesn't realize what he's missing with not being able to read or write. Here is the lovely Darleen Dreamer. She is also in the NRAS career. I want to see if there's a way to do the bassist as its own career, but I don't think we can. I'm hoping that if we get her skilling up with the bass, which I don't know why she has that one in her inventory. I'm gonna have to delete that. But this is her base. It's a little washed up base. You'll see it. It's a little goofy, but it's awesome. I'm not sure if gaining that skill is gonna not work with this NRAS career, but I think based on the way it reads, it says work on your musical skills and then step out into the world. So I think we should be okay even though she's not technically playing the guitar. For Darlene's personality, she is brooding, a great kisser, family-oriented, easily impressed, and artistic. She is a young adult as well, but much younger than Darren. For her relationships, again, she is friends with a lot of the peasants, and she's actually friends with Zephyr, so shockingly, Zephyr has a friend. And enemies, she actually has a lot more enemies, so she is enemies with some of the nobility. That one's just a townie, we don't mind that one. And this one is Daniel Pleasant, so she is not a fan of him. For Darlene's one true hobby, she actually enjoys cuisine with the one true activity of the tea set, which can be bought from the Sims 3 store. Just to show you all their goodies real fast while they're over there kissing. This is the bass. It's a little wash basin thing that she'll play. And then this is the guitar, so it's literally just like a wood carved basic guitar, so it's very peasant looking, and I think it'll fit well with them. This is actually the tea set, so we'll serve tea and, ooh, there's read tea leaves. I wonder, maybe I'll add that as a career, as someone who can read tea leaves. Let's see what they're doing on their own for a little bit here, because I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they woohoo. They're so cute. Well, I also need to get them groceries because I have that mod where there's no way to make anything unless you do groceries, so I'll have to keep in mind what we need to buy for these items so that they can actually eat because they're going to be starving. And here's the woohoo we were expecting. So I'll let them finish that, and I'm going to get them some groceries so we can move on with need-related things. Darren just bought the little bit of groceries from the small grocery store here in Tovar, which luckily was like right next door. So he's just gonna meander over back home, which literally, it's right next door, the grocery store. And let's actually stock with all of the ingredients we just got. But while he is doing that, I actually wanted to open up for the worldwide random occurrence scenario. It is round 4 again. You all will be happy to know I figured out how to use this custom dice thing after how many, what has it been, like over a year that we've been doing this? I finally sorted it out, guys. We have 30 possible scenarios that we can do, so I'm gonna do this little, the custom dice here for 30. And it looks like we got 4. So 4 is Golden Age. 1 free skill item for each household. Easel, guitar, chess table, etc. Our next 4 households are going to be able to have 1 free skill item. I think what I'll do is I'm going to give another guitar to Darren so he kind of has options. So if he's just out and about playing, he'll bring like his small wooden guitar. But if he's playing like in a venue and there's maybe more of a crowd, like he'll bring this nicer one, which is like a small hurdy-gurdy. It builds the guitar skills, so it's a little bit nicer looking, and he has options for nicer venues and more crowds instead of the cheaper looking one. I just used the family funds cheat to give them back the money, so they didn't actually have to buy that. And I'm gonna throw it right in his inventory so we have kind of options for what he wants to use. Darlene's still trying to wake up, basically, because she was so tired. So I'm going to have Darren. He wants to learn how to play the guitar because he doesn't know at all. He can learn his skill point before he goes to try and earn any actual tips in the hopes that we get more tips along the way. He does hate being outside, so I don't know how often we'll do like outdoor things, like maybe there's inns and stuff that we can go into because poor Darren is like, the sun. Oh look, we have our neighbor here to watch. This is the local witch. Darlene's come to watch too. We're actually just about there with his skill point. And Darleen doesn't even care to earn his skill point, so I think once he gets it, let's group up with Darleen because she wants to group up with Darren, and then we'll find somewhere that they can go play and try and get some tips because they are already down a couple hundred simoleons somehow, and they're gonna need money. All those groceries were expensive. I know Darren just got his point, but Clarice has been chit-chatting with Darleen, and I can't resist. I want them to hang out. They can be good neighbors. Clarice is like, your home is amazing. You'll see with Clarice, but she is actually in a house that's like partially burned down. So yeah, this house is pretty nice compared to a mostly burnt down house. Oh my gosh, guys, look, so there's an ask to form band option, which I knew about, but I wasn't entirely sure how it worked, but it looks like we can just ask. So I'm gonna ask her. They're gonna have their own little 2-person band. All right, it is gonna happen. What should we name their band? Do we get a choice? Oh, we do. Ooh. I don't know. I gotta think. All right, I finally decided. In honor of D&D, if anyone plays that, which is super fun to play, if you should totally try it. We're gonna name the band Critical Miss. Perfect. Darleen joined our band Critical Miss. Let's get started. Okay, I'm not sure how the whole band situation works. Oh, look. Darleen wants to have a kid. Yes, you will. But in the meantime, we're not baby making right now, we're band playing. So let's go ahead and find somewhere to go jam out. Darren and Darleen went to the Tovar Festival grounds, which we've actually seen before, so I won't read any lot descriptions, but we'll set up something here that doesn't look like there's really any Sims yet, but I think we can find a spot to start jamming. Here they go, they've got their little tip jars out to make some money. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone's here to even tip them. It's kind of fun. They ended up facing each other, so they're like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like a jam off. Good job, Darleen. She just got her first base skill. Oh, Darleen needs to brood. I guess she can do that after she talks to Bella. Oh, Bella just walked away. Okay, well, she can brood. Consider the hollowness of life. Let's do that. Let's see if that gets the mood lit away. Bella's not impressed. Oh snap, Nina and Daniel have been canoodling all around town. My goodness. Considering the hollowness of life is not working, let's try and contemplate the meaning of meaning. Maybe that one will work. The chicken or the egg. Very deep questions there, Darleen. We're starting to have a decent amount of people here, so let's get Darleen back to jamming with him. Let's see. Join jam session. Oh, look who it is. Kaylin brought Mary. Someone give us a tip. Come on. Come on, please. They must not be good enough to be tipped yet, and Darleen already gave up and started contemplating the meaning of life yet again. I think we're gonna wrap up their little outing here since not too much, well, no money was gained, honestly. We'll have to try again another day. It's a rainy day today, and this is what Darleen is doing. Staring out windows. She keeps going back and forth between her various windows of the house to peek out. I don't think anyone's gonna walk by. It's too rainy today. You guys can't even go play for tips. Oh no, it looks like the cold weather brought us an illness to Darleen. She's not feeling very well, and she won't be for the next couple of days. Darn it, Darleen. I guess you'll have to stay home. Although they're staying in today anyway. Guys, they're autonomously trying for a baby. Yes, I was waiting for them to do it themselves. I was trying not to push it, and finally they've done it. I guess the rainy outdoors was enough to push them to try for their own. Oh, look who is nauseous this morning. Yes, that would be you, Darling. Haha, their try for a baby attempts worked. Thank goodness for the rain. They weren't getting on any of that until it started raining and they were stuck inside. Darleen wants to go to a park today and I would love for them to go, but unfortunately it is still raining. Oh my god. So they can't do any outdoor tips, like playing for tip stuff, just because we don't want them soaked. But she is feeling better this morning. She woke up, she didn't feel as bad, so I think she just had a light sickness, whatever it was. But I think what we'll do, especially since Darren doesn't like the outdoors anyway, is we're gonna check out one of the local inns. And one of the close ones is actually the Blue Flower Inn. And it doesn't open till 10, but we'll head that way once it's actually open. It is just about time for the Dreamers to head to the Blue Flower Inn. In the meantime, while they're heading that way, I wanted to do the lot description for y'all. The Blue Flower Inn is popular for those who can't make it into Praaven before the sun sets. If you're leaving Praaven and have ended up staying in this inn for the night, you might want to reevaluate your time management skills. On the other hand, their bar staff often have the finest young females, and the inn is far out from Praaven. Yes, it's a brothel. It is a multi-level inn, of course, with an area in the back for probably horses, just not like a real spot for them, but just a spot to get some food and water, and they can be tied up to those poles. It looks like we actually have like a dog bowl too, so dogs or cats are welcome. We have a nice little spot by the fire, multiple areas, the nectar racks back here. It looks like Darlene's gonna go stare out windows again. I'll fix the mixologist outfit since that is not medieval. Ooh, there's like a ladder down here. Where does that go? Ah, into the cellar. I'll have to keep an eye out. I didn't know we had a cellar a ladder that we could use. That's cool. And of course, the bedrooms. Now that we're here, let's get these two set up to play. I think since we're at kind of a nicer venue, even if it's a brothel, we're gonna play this nicer one. Actually not. Oh, she was trying to woo. Well, I canceled that, sorry. Alright, we'll start a jam session. And we'll make sure that Darleen joins. So far we haven't had any gigs come up for their band, so that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get something and we could direct them a little more. Oh, it's Brandy. I think Brandy and Darleen are friends. Yeah. Oh, good. Darren's a busker. Did he actually earn any money? Oh. Why does it think I'm earning money? Is it because I'm playing in an inn? Is that how this works? Is she gaining money? No. Ooh, I wonder if that's because she's on base. Well, I mean, that's cool. I don't see myself actually earning any money, though. Maybe I have to quit? I don't know. I'm so confused. Wow, Darren is earning a lot of money. He's now a street dreamer. Live and breathe the streets of this fair town. He's gonna make so much money if this is how this works. All he has to do is come play at an inn. There's not even anyone here. Oh, there is someone. The stylist showed up. Someone's on the floor. These two are literally talking to each other. Under the floor. I have no idea who that is. Oh, it's the tattoo artist apparently is stuck underground. Great. Darleen just got to level 3 in her base skill. Woo. It's too bad. It looks like we can't actually do the NRAS hobbyist career. Because it says work on your music skills, but we're not actually getting any earnings. Unless maybe she would be the one to get earnings if she's the one that started the jam session. We'll have to have her start the next jam session that we try. Holy cow, this is just non-stop. Darren is now a crowd pleaser. What level is that? That is level 4. I think I'm gonna have to stop them. Like, I don't want them to be rich. They're only peasants right now. Okay, I'm canceling out the jam session. Let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, I didn't get any of that money. Oh, it's time. We're getting our first bump here with Darleen. Oh, that face though. She was totally cross-eyed. Looks like Darren wants a boy, so we'll see if we do end up with one. I hope so. Darren spent the night practicing his guitar skills, and look at this, he's level 5. He can actually play for tips now. Hallelujah. The Dreamers are just showing up to the Malmsburg grocery store here. I actually want them to play outside, just right in front of this little pond that can be explored. Hopefully there will be more Sims over on this side of town. Let's actually have Darleen start the jam session because I want to see if she gains any money doing that. Granted, we're not in an inn this time, so we might not get any money anyway. I still haven't got any money from what he thought he earned, so I'm not sure what happened there. I might have a weird setting. We'll have Darleen start. Let's have Darren join. Darlene's actually kind of anxious this morning about her pregnancy. She's been a little broody. So she's not getting any job experience from this. So I do think that the INRAS career for the guitarist, you have to play guitar. Like, you can't just be a bassist. How cute is this? Darren wants to buy a crib. Yes, yes we will. Finally, we're getting some Sims here. We've got Thomas Gifford, Nina Caliente's here. Bella and her butler are arriving. Yes, you all need to tip Darren, because we need some sort of money. Come on, guys, you know you want to listen. Man, this is a tough crowd. None of them are... Well, I think Nina might be listening. She's listening, but no one's giving us tips. Anyone? Anyone at all? No? No? Maybe? Maybe? Yes, finally! Finally, we got some money. 12 whole simoleons. I'll take it. Now we're going. 17 simoleons. There we go. We can afford this crib in no time. Oh, it looks like Kaylin brought Christine Lingerick out. Oh, she's bringing out different quads. I love it. She just went into the grocery store. That's what that was. That's why she disappeared. Today, Darren Dreamer's out here in front of the courtyard playing for tips. No one's here quite yet. It's only gonna be Darren today because Darleen is quite pregnant. She's over here brooding at home. She's just a little bit too pregnant to be walking all the way over to the castle. That's a lot of time on her feet as well, trying to play. But I thought it would be a good day to invite some of the other peasant ladies over and serve some tea. So she's gonna throw a little party at home while Darren is out. Our first guest has arrived, a little Zephyr here. Announce your pregnancy, let her know. We'll wait a little bit longer for everyone else to show up so that we can start the tea party, but hopefully other people show up. So far it's just Zephyr. Ah, here we go. Our neighbor showed up, Brandy showed up. Oh, they're both family oriented, that's good. We don't have enough chairs at the tea set. Let's just make sure she talks with everyone. Oh, I guess I have to introduce myself to Clarice. We actually want to be friends with Clarice. That was the reason I wanted her over. We finally get a chance to actually hang out with her. Oh boy, those two don't like each other. The fairy and the witch don't like each other. Interesting. We'll have to remember that. That could be an interesting storyline to start with. Oh, Zephyr's talking to my tummy. Oh, Zephyr, you're so cute. Even if you're enemies with half the town. We only have enough chairs for 3 of them, so unfortunately someone's gonna be left out. Sorry, Kaylin. I'm gonna leave you out this time. Maybe next time. I've never actually used this tea set before. It's from the Old Mill tea set, if anyone is interested in getting it themselves. And I do believe I had to get a mod to allow for them to serve tea with other Sims. Before, I don't think it was an option, which is just sad. Come on, EA. Oh my god, how cute is this? I need a picture. 1 second. This is so adorable. Look at Zephyr with her pinky out. Oh my gosh. Do they all? Yeah, they all have pinkies out. They're so fancy. What's Kaylin doing since she's been left out? Oh, splashing in the puddle. Perfect. She's fine. She's like, no, I don't want tea. I want to splash in the puddle and potentially get hit by lightning. It's fine. Oh, this builds hunger too, and energy, and fun. Okay, good to know. Meanwhile, Darren's playing in the rain. Soaking wet when he hates the outdoors. But he's earning some money. It looks like the burbs came to check it out. Sounds like their pups are with them too. Who all is here? Oh, they brought the puppies. They brought the little ones. Hello, cute little dogs. Boy, you guys are really getting drenched. Oh, they're just loving each other. Seriously, I love the pets in Sims 3. Well, tea is over, but we're gonna work on becoming friends with Clarice here. Let's see, we'll socialize friendly with her, so it'll go through socials for me of them just chatting. It looks like Darren's ready to go home. He wants to go inside. He's soaking wet. It does seem like he's getting a lot of tips though, so I kind of don't want him to leave, but I'll take pity. He's soaking wet and he's been out there for hours. 164 simoleons in tips. Go Darren. Let's see, did that count towards your total? I think it did. These two are playing water balloons out here. Alright, we're friends with Clarice. We'll let them get a little bit closer just so we don't instantly lose a friend as soon as she goes. Oh no, Brandy's leaving! You didn't enjoy the tea, Brandy? How rude. I should have had Kaylin at the table, not you. These two used to be friends, but they're distant now. We'll see if we can get them closer. What? Receive flowers? Yeah, that's right, Darren, you deny that. Oh, Zephyr liked our party. Thanks, Zephyr, at least you're nice. Okay, good, they're back to normal conversation here. Clarice, he is taken. You can't be hitting on Darren, okay? Oh, I think she's leaving too. Well, at least she had a blast. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I showed you, but I bought them a crib since Darren wanted one. It's just a log crib with some fur. Holy cow, it is time. Everyone just left the party and baby is coming. I need to get my name generator out so we can make sure to choose a name. Although if we get a boy, we know what we're naming him. He'll be Dirk, but if it's girl, we want a randomizer. How about you stop freaking out and you need to go get the midwife, which is Coral. I just want to make sure that he knows her enough. Okay, he knows Coral Olde enough that he can go get her. The way I'm thinking of it is if he doesn't even know who the midwife is, he wouldn't run and go get her, you know? Like if they've never even met, but he has. He's gonna run over this way. Yes, all the way over here to see if he can get the midwife to come over. Let's go. I'm gonna have him run just to their house because he doesn't know that they're not actually there. We're just gonna have him run right in front of the door in case anyone shows up while he's getting there. Since this is medieval times and he wouldn't know, he's just gonna do his best to try and find the midwife, and if he can't find her, then I guess Darlene's having this baby alone. How about you go into your bedroom at least so you're not outdoors? There she goes, having her baby. Darren's actually almost there. He's right at the front of Praaven, so he's just entered the city walls. Ooh, someone is home, because look, I did visit Oldie household and someone was there. So let's see which one of them is actually home. Which side of the house are we on here? Here we go. Oh, she's right here. Coral, I'm so glad you made it home. Great. Oh, she's teaching little Anthony how to walk. Oh, you're such a good grandma. Let's tell her that the baby is happening, which we'll just say that's our chat conversation here. He's like, my baby, this work of art. It is now being born into the world. I must have your assistance. I don't know why Darren sounds like that. Invite over. Come on, we need you. Come take care of the baby's stat. Oh no, she doesn't feel like coming over. Well, Coral, I see how it is, but my wife needs me, so Darren's gonna run off. Rude, Coral, rude. How are you doing here, Darlene? Are you hanging in there? Darren's making his way back, but I don't know if he's gonna be back in time. Oh snap, Darren didn't make it back in time. Oh shoot. Well, Darlene had a little baby girl, so not a baby boy like Darren wanted. I feel like it's always opposite of what they actually want. I'm gonna randomly generate, oh, and it looks like we got Mary for her name. We do have a couple of Marys, but I also feel like in the medieval times there was a lot of similar names anyway, so it's fine. Mary has the clumsy trait, and we will roll her second trait. We'll randomize it. Hydrophobic. So she's a clumsy hydrophobic. You know what? I kind of understand that. If you're clumsy, maybe you don't want to be swimming. Oh. Okay, I guess we're having more. Baby boy. Hey, a baby boy this time. All right, we know what this one is. This one is Dirk. Dirk is a party animal, and let's see what the randomized trait is here. Clumsy as well. Man, they are passing on the clumsy trait like no other. Okay, I had to take a deep breath. I was like, Is there more? I guess we'll be needing a second crib. They're really gonna have to be playing for tips now. I don't even think Darleen she doesn't have enough experience to play for tips yet. So we're gonna have to work on getting her to level 5. Oh good, and Darren just walked in. So he's gonna come and hold Mary, and I actually need to change Mary's look. So I'm gonna change her look so it's more like Dirk. 1 second. I fixed Mary's little look there, so we have Mary and Dirk. Let's have Darren snuggle up with her. Let's play with and snuggle. Do they need food? Yeah, they kind of need food. So let's have... We ignore phone calls. Phones don't exist. Hello. And let's have you... We're gonna have her breastfeed and they will snuggle. Oops, she's totally in the way. Sorry. Can we hold her now? No. Okay. Well, those big blue eyes. Oh. I know you're struggling. I know. Holy crap, guys. Darren and Darleen woohooed, and they just woohooed. They didn't do any try for babies, and look at what's happened. She's nauseous from unknown causes. Gosh dang it, Darleen. Darleen and Darren are out here just cutting down some trees. They set Dirk and Mary on the ground, you know, as one does. But I'm actually waiting. I'm hoping some more Sims show up as usual. Oh, there's Coral. Hey, there we go. Because I want to play some more tips, and Darleen actually wants to improve her base skill, which is perfect because we need her to do one more skill up so that she can actually play for tips. We're gonna actually talk to her because we're a little upset that she ignored our request when we were in the middle of our pregnancy. So we're gonna try a little harder to befriend the midwife before we have our next baby, since, you know, she's nauseous and it's gonna happen. Here we go, girl. Get to know her a little better here. I suppose Darren should be the one that actually gets to know Coral because he's the one that's gonna be running across the world to try and get her. Let's just have him pick up all of these wood branches. They don't even have a fireplace actually, so we probably should save up for one. Because when winter comes, we're gonna need to be able to stay warm. Oh, the Giffords are here too. It is time to play some tips, I think. And then we are gonna have you... Oh, she needs to contemplate the hollowness of life for a little while first. Did you put that on? Oh, okay. Well, at least Mary's kind of on a picnic blanket now. These two are getting along pretty well. I'm surprised. They weren't doing so hot the last time we saw them. Come on, someone tip us. We put our babies on the ground for this. Darlene's relatively close. I think we can get there in an afternoon. I think Darren might actually have to stop sooner rather than later because he's hungry. He'll take one of the babies with him when he goes. Oh, look at this. There's like bugs taken from the picnic. That's funny. Yay, congrats Darleen. She just got to level 5. I'm gonna have her cancel that, and we are gonna have her actually play for tips. Let's have Darren go home because he's getting pretty hungry and he can... Nope. Do not go home without one of your children. Now you can go home, Darren, my goodness. Octavian Ward was ordered to report to the jail for a brief stay in one of the town's less than luxurious cells. Next time, pay your child support. Oh, he's actually getting in trouble for not paying. Yep, there it is. Another pregnancy bump. Goodness gracious, Darleen. I'm not ready. You just had twins. We've made it to the last day here, and I actually wanted to show you something. So I got this new mod. It's a pregnancy controller mod from Mod the Sims. It's by Battery at Mod the Sims if you want to look for it. Basically what it does is I think it's going to give me more control over being able to pause the pregnancies. I just have a lot of issues with trying to have NRAS pause the pregnancy because it'll pause for a little while and then it unpauses itself for some reason, and then suddenly my sim is having their baby when I didn't want them to. I like for us to be able to see that and it not happen in the background. Anyway, so I found this mod. Thanks Fernanda for showing it to me because I'm going to be testing it out with Darleen here since she is pregnant currently and we're going to have to rotate out soon. If you look here at the City Hall, there's now an option for battery and pregnancy variation settings. Now there's a lot of different things that you can do with this mod besides just pausing it, but I'm really only interested in the pause and resume setting. In the control center, we have what looks like we can finish her pregnancy now, we can impregnate her, we can pause it, set gender, set hour, blah blah blah. Lots of different things, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pause for once we switch out of this. And I might have to set the NRAS settings so that Darlene's allowed to be pregnant within the rotations cast that I have. But we're going to try this. We'll see if this one actually stays. For now, though, we need to pay taxes, and with this challenge, it's only 200 simoleons a week, which is so cheap. Not for the peasants, I guess, but for all the other families it is. Let's go to Master Controller, go to Basic, we're gonna do Money Transfer. We wanna go to Bartholomew. Since he's the king, we'll give him 200 simoleons. And there we are, our taxes are paid. And there's not much else that we have to do today, just kind of gonna do need management, maybe get them a little bit more money from playing for tips. This is about it for this round with the Dreamers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all being here, and I will see you next time.